Question comes up, what is the motivation for volunteerism? Is it to get something out of it or to give something? Is that right? I think that if you go out and you volunteer and you're doing something altruistically, it's amazing what happens. I'll tell you a quick story. This is absolutely true. When I first went to Temple University, I had to take a reading exam and a written communication exam. I failed the written. I had to go to a remedial writing class. I went through it one time, failed it. I went through it a second time, failed it. My grades were going through by volunteerism. You could go out there and you can get supervisory skills, communication skills, leadership skills that might take you 10 years to get out in the workforce, if you ever do get the opportunity. Is that right? Yeah. Like to save my life or to save my grades at the time. Then I started volunteering in the Philadelphia prisons, and what started happening is these guys were 10 times worse than me. They couldn't write for anything, and I started writing letters for them. And I found that I loved writing. Once I found some reason to do it, some reason to do it altruistically, it's like a gift kind of like kicked in. Since that time, I've had maybe 30 letters published in the Philadelphia Inquirer, letters to the editor. I've written 7 or 8 training manuals, technology education training manuals. I'm working on a book with like 8 chapters written so far. So you're right, if you do something altruistically, then it kind of just comes back to you automatically. If you're doing it, if you're bragging about it, if you're asking for money, you're looking for something to get out of it, that doesn't seem to kind of kick in.
Do you volunteer stuff? Are you saying ask them to write a letter about how you did or what you did?
Yep, the kind of work you did, some of the strengths they saw in you as a person. When an employer gets that and they've got 10 other people sitting there, you've just outshined yourself among all these other candidates. If everybody's just out of school and all the credentials are almost alike, you're the one that's standing apart from the rest. And why? You've gotten skills that you wouldn't have otherwise have, and it shows what? You've got
Motivation?
Motivation! Yes.
Did we talk about how to get great letters of recommendation from your professors? Did we tell you this?
That same opinion about salespeople. But let's think about it though. Where would the country be without them in the last 200 years? The reality is, people who are out there selling and marketing are the people who drive the economy forward. So if you're looking to get into sales and marketing in any aspect, that's something to be proud of, not to hang your head about. Unfortunately, like every other field, whether it's sports or athletics, law enforcement, there's always going to be a bunch of bad apples that ruin the impressions of all other people. But there's a lot of people who are in higher levels of selling, the sales executives who are making like $150,000, $200,000, and sure enough, they don't get this book. For the last 15, 20 years...
Oh, we had one problem. Earlier today when we were setting up, we lost the rhinoceros.
Like every certificate that you've ever gotten, your grades, things like that, and then compile it into a nice binder. Put in like a table of contents, some nice dividers. Then, anytime that you're involved with any kind of a project, if it's 2 months, if it's a year, ask for a letter from them. Letters are worth their weight in gold, absolutely. I started doing that way back when. I've got like 87 here in this book going way back. So that shows to the employer, I've got consistency, and it's something that they can depend on. It's not just something I'm saying to them. When an employer is talking to you, and they're asking you questions about yourself, and in the back of their mind, they're wondering, well, who says so beside you? What references can I check? You take something like this to them, put that on the desk, you're going to nail that job interview.